Hello, friends. Today we're going to see cases in which a country accidentally invaded another country. You might think, yeah, this can happen only in past 100 years, or like in the World War, or during the Middle Ages, but it actually happened in 2020 when Poland accidentally invaded Czech Republic. Yeah, a group of Czech citizens want to go to the church in the locality. It was a normal Sunday, but this Sunday it was different because this Sunday the church was guarded by a Polish army personals. The Czech Republic citizens wanted to enter the church, but the Polish army said they cannot do so because it's in Poland. The people were confused, but yeah, later the Polish military came to know that they have accidentally invaded into Czech Republic. Even in 2020, when you have a good GPS and also a good Google map, this can happen. So think about the cases where it could happen before the invention of Google. The first thing which you're going to see is about the fight between China and Bhutan. In 2014, a group of Chinese engineers barged into Bhutan and started to construct an highway. They were thinking that they were in China, and the construction presumed for several months. When Bhutan came to know about this construction, it cannot go to China obviously, so it went to India and asked for its help. India mediated between China and Bhutan, and then China realized they were actually inside Bhutan's territory and they were actually constructing a highway out of their own pocket, but which was going to benefit Bhutan. Then this was peacefully resolved anyway, and China retreat into, and then China retreated out of the construction. Next interesting thing is between Nicaragua and Puerto Rico. In 2010, a Nicaragua general marched along the Costa Rica border and found an peculiar site. It was a outpost which was well within Nicaragua, as he thought. It was occupied by Costa Rica army, and there was a Costa Rica flag which flew on it. The general pulled out his mobile phone, smartphone, and looked for in Google Map, and the Google Map clearly said that the place was well within Nicaragua, and the Nicaragua general with his army now invaded into the Costa Rica building and got rid of the military personnel who were already there. Then, when he re-verified the situation with his country government, he clearly knew that Google Map was wrong. The part of the outpost was actually inside Costa Rica, and he has actually invaded Costa Rica in this case. Google Maps later apologized for the situation, and it all involved United Nations to get involved into this conflict so that it doesn't blow up into a war. The next interesting thing was between Spain and Britain, which happened quite recently. In 2014, a group of British Marines landed in the Spanish part of the Gibraltar, and they actually barged into the beach with their weapons. The Spanish police came into the spot and more or less took the situation under control, and respectfully asked the British Marines to leave the beach. Gibraltar, being a small rock on the Spanish island, is sort of a British colony for quite some time, and the British Marine accidentally thought they were in the British part of the island and went into it with their weapons, but actually they were in the Spanish part. And of course, this also caused a lot of trouble between Spain and Britain, but diplomacy could solve anything, right? Next was the lovely incident between Switzerland and Liechtenstein. If there's a Nobel Prize which you need to give for accidental invasion, then it should go for Switzerland. Switzerland has accidentally invaded Liechtenstein for about 5 times. Seriously, 5 times. Okay, Liechtenstein. If you don't know what is Liechtenstein, then Liechtenstein is a very small country which is between Switzerland and Austria, and many might not know about it. But actually, there are so many banks and roller showrooms in Liechtenstein. Then the per capita income of Liechtenstein is much higher than that of Switzerland. In 1968, Swiss army fired an artillery accidentally into Liechtenstein and caused some minor damages in a resort. In 1976, 500 Swiss soldiers took a wrong deviation and went into Liechtenstein for several kilometers, and then they realized they were in the wrong place and then they came back. In 1985, a rocket fired by Switzerland fell on Liechtenstein and started as forest fire. And out of all the 5 incidents which I mentioned, only in this case Liechtenstein filed an official condolence or inquiry on this situation. Then Swiss paid back them the money for the damages caused. In 1992, the Swiss army accidentally set up a watch post in Trisenberg, which was well within Liechtenstein. The people of Liechtenstein offered Swiss army beer and food, and then they came to know actually they are in Liechtenstein, and then they moved out of it. In 2007, some 150 Swiss soldiers, due to bad weather, took a D route and went 2 kilometers well within Liechtenstein. And the interesting thing is, Liechtenstein never knew that the Swiss army came into Liechtenstein only after the Swiss government told them, sorry boys, we had some 150 Swiss guys inside your territory for quite some time. So this was sort of an accidental invention from Swiss itself. And to sum it up all, the recent invasion of Poland by Czech Republic. So Poland and Czech are actually a part of Schengen state, which means they have a common border which is open to anybody. But due to the recent corona crisis, Poland and Czech Republic have put up a border post, and Poland has sent its military to police the border activities. And there was a highway which was taking sort of a curved line through Czech and the Poland border. The Polish army took this highway as a straight line and included a church and a house which was inside Czech Republic into Poland, and they placed the army so that the people cannot Czech Republic cannot access the church which they thought was in Poland. And after quite a bit of a hustle and fuzzle, then they came to know that they were in the wrong place, and Poland officially announced or gave an apology for this incident to Czech Republic. But yeah, as they were part of European Union, it's not a big fuss, but still, in days when you have smartphone, high power computers and a good map, things can go wrong when it comes to border. And this could be an interesting thing also for the future, to keep care that the technology which is given to us can also go wrong in terms of diplomacy. Yeah, friends, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell button so that you're notified when we get a new video. Thanks and bye bye.